I do have a bunch of cards here. There's nothing written on the back. It's the faces that are important.
Okay.
And they are films. I'm a big film fanatic. I love watching films. I'm going to turn that over because it's got my address on there, unless you want to send me presents. And I have a problem with, I like physical copies of films. It's almost like books. I've got bookshelves full of films. I used to have bookshelves full of Magic releases, but it got to a stage where I ran out of wall space.
Do you have videotapes too? Or?
No, not so much. I could never be bothered to rewind them. But I do lend films out as well to family and friends and stuff. But I made a mistake a long time ago of not remembering what films that I lent out. So I was buying duplicates because I couldn't remember where it was. So I decided to list them all down. But I lent a film out. The one negative was I couldn't remember who I lent it to. I knew what film I'd lent out, but I couldn't remember what film. So I've got a bunch of my favourite films here. Harry Potter, Iron Man, Back to the Future, Star Wars. This kind of tells you what kind of person I am.
Right.
Yeah, we'll try this. I'm going to put those there. I want you to cut wherever you like.
I'm not going to go to that huge break.
No,
Go here.
You can dribble a few off if you want.
No, I'm good.
You sure? Take the next few cards, 3 cards.
3 cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair. Get rid of these. And give those a mix up in your hand.
Okay. Without looking? Oh.
Without looking.
Okay.
Did you want to look at them?
I'd like to look at them.
You're more than welcome to. Have a look at them. You can see that they're all different.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They're all different?
Yep.
And I want you to hand me any 2 back. Before you do, this isn't a magician's choice. You're handing 2 to get rid of. So the one you're keeping at the end is the one you're keeping.
That's important. So this is going to stay with me, and this is what we're going to use.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Cool. So what did you throw away? The Prestige and Captain America. Two really good films.
Yeah, but I like this one.
You do like that one. Why do you like that one?
Yeah, can I tell you what it is?
No, actually. You may have noticed there's a DVD here. And I actually bought this from Amazon, using Amazon Prime. And the DVD that I wanted to go for was the butterfly effect. This is the first in the trilogy. What are you laughing at?
That's great, because that's the movie.
Is that the same? Oh, that's quite handy. Yeah, it's the first of the trilogy. It kind of shows that one little decision can make massive.
That's the actual story. The actual story of the movie.
Exactly. Yeah, it's one of my favourites.
That's great.
One of the only things I like with Ashton Kutcher.
Good day, champion. How you doing? Welcome back to Murphy's Magic Saturday Sorcery. That's right, you cutie patootie. It's time for another free tutorial. But before we get into this said tutorial, I do want to tell you about this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the Everyday Magic Bundle, stick around till later on in this episode, and I'll show you how to enter this very giveaway. Now on to today's episode. This is from Marc Lavelle, an absolutely handsome and genius man. And not only is he smart and handsome, but this very effect is from his At the Table lecture. So if you want to see more on this awesome At the Table lecture, I'll have a link to it in the description below. Now you know what, that's enough of me flapping my gums. So let's jump over to Marc right now, where he's going to teach you this very effect. Marc, me boy, take it away.
Maybe you were lucky.
Maybe I was looking. You want me to explain this now, don't you? Stop leaving my address on.
Should we leave it without explaining this one? No, I'm kidding.
So you want to see what's going on here?
Yes.
I'll explain the history of this actually, first of all, and I didn't reset that, but here. The history of it was based on a trick that I created for Tricked, and it was a colour-changing DVD, essentially, using sort of like the David Stone tool method, that sort of thing. But it was done just as a gag, as a joke. It couldn't really be done as a full trick. And I was talking to you about a DVD prediction. Yeah. And you asked if you could do it as a multiple out thing, and I was like, well, you can do it more than just 2 multiple outs, you can do it as 3. Yeah. So that's what this is. It's a 3-way multiple out DVD.
Wow.
Yeah. So obviously the packet of cards does have a repeat in here.
Yeah. It's like a Quran deck with
I know it's after Avengers it starts. So the repeat is Captain America, Prestige, Butterfly Effect, Captain America, Prestige, Butterfly Effect, blah, 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 blah. I'm not sure exactly where these went from because I cut it wrong at the end. But hey.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And so you can cut anywhere. The 3 cards you pick will be Captain America, Prestige, and Iron Man. Not Iron Man. Captain America, Prestige, Butterfly Effect. So the out for the box is... I feel really weird if explaining. Panels. So you got panels on the box. You got one on the back and one on the front, and that's it, ready to go.
Is this how you start?
So this is how I start in the DVD case.
So wait, each panel creates also the back of the next one, right?
Exactly.
Wow.
So you got that in the DVD case, like so. I always have this side pointing outwards, so I can kind of flash that as I open it up.
Right.
And
so that means that 1 out of 3 times you're just gonna.
Well, each one of the 3 has a strong advantage. Okay, they're not all the same. They do have a different advantage. So if you're named Captain America, the first advantage is that I can just do this. So you got Captain America.
That's great.
If you had named, or you did name, Butterfly Effect, so with the Butterfly Effect, I can show the front, I can show the back, and I can also show the spine.
Right. Well, with Captain America, you can still show the back and front, right?
Yeah, you can still show the back and front, and on stage, they're not going to notice the spine.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, this is what I use this for, stage. And the final one is the Prestige. If they pick the Prestige, you can show the front, the back, but also in this case, if I wanted to, I could take the DVD out.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
The inside is quite messy. They are magnetic panels inside here. So you're not really going to show the inside. You can
build it better if
you can tidy it up
right? if it matters.
If you want to cut out another DVD case and put it in there just to make it slightly thicker, slightly thinner. I didn't have thick magnets available, so I was using thin magnets and stacking them up. If I had the thicker magnets, I would have just used those.
One thing I noticed though is although these the artworks are totally different to each other, like if you compare
I wanted
these 3 artworks are totally different. The color scheme is kind of similar. So the spine, if you flash it a little bit, it's not gonna be weird.
No. I found the handling quite natural.
That's great
for it. So the way to activate these.
Oh yeah. Of course.
So obviously, if you've got Captain America, it's straight away with that one. You picked Prestige.
Now, I'm so sorry, but I need to interrupt for just a tiny wee second because I want to do a giveaway. But before we get into this week's giveaway, we need to find out who won last episode's bundle. So who will it be this week? Whoa, hey, stop. Hey, congratulations, champion. You're the winner of last episode's bundle. So if you could DM me on any of Murphy's socials, I'll get that prize straight out to you. Now on to this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the Everyday Magic Bundle, all you need to do is comment in the comment section below, what is your favorite movie? Whatever it is, let me know in the comment section below. Then on next episode of Saturday Sorcery, I'll draw a name out at random and you'll be announced on that episode. So, good luck. Now, champion, are you enjoying what you're watching right now? Because I have good news for you. In the Saturday Sorcery playlist, we have over 100 episodes, which means over 100 free tutorials. So make sure you go check out that playlist. There'll be a link in the description below. Go treat yourself to all that free magic. Because you deserve it.
So what you picked Butterfly Effect. So what I need to do is move the top panel to the back.
Okay.
And because they're magnetic in the back and front, all I do is slide this off and take the DVD out.
Wow, that's like butter.
It's like butterfly. If I need to do the back panel, it's almost the same handling, but I pull at the back off and again lift it.
That's great. It's very smooth. How do you remember?
Thing blocks it.
Yeah, of course. How do you remember which
is
which?
Just just from doing it now, I could have probably played it smart and had it as A, B, and C, maybe. Maybe I could have done that. But it's just from performing it a few times. You know what films you're picking to do this with. I just know butterfly effects there and prestige is there. So technically that is kind of in alphabetical for me.
How do you call this?
I'll just call it a DVD prediction.
Okay. Very simple. What's your name?
Yeah, to make these, I should probably tell you how to make them.
Yes.
Is I use a laminator. You could use cold seal pouches, and you're going to need. I'll show you this broken down. So you're going to need 3 pieces of artwork from a DVD. You'll notice that this I've rubber cemented together just past the spine.
Oh, that's interesting. So this is
almost seamless there, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I've.
This is the back of.
So that's the back of the Prestige and the front of Butterfly Effect.
Okay.
Okay. And then what you need to do with these other ones. So you've got the.
So this one, I guess, on the back it has the Captain America, right?
On this one, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Captain America, and then the reverse of this.
Right. Okay.
So what you do, you get your DVD sleeves. You pick which one you're going to have as your base, essentially. And you need to cut it pretty much on, there's the back of the Butterfly Effect. You need to cut it pretty much on just the length of the back. So you've still got the curve of the spine.
Yeah.
Once you've done that, you get the front of the one you're going to have on the back. And you're going to cut it this side of the spine, because you're not going to use the spine for it. So you can use that lip of the 2 spines and attach them together.
Okay. So the meat in the middle.
But they kind of overlap.
Yeah.
I cut this one probably a little bit shorter than I needed to. I could have had it all the way up to here.
Okay.
No, that's fine. And then with these, you're going to put the attach them together with the thinnest magnets you can get, basically. These are 1 centimeter, so 10 millimeter by 1 millimeter on these panels, which look like this. I don't have one of these available, do I? No, it's stuck in there. They're basically this size. Just try and peel that one out. There we go. That's how thick they are.
That's very thin, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, they're 0.5 millimeters.
Okay. That's great. So when you build this, did you buy the DVDs or did you print it out of the internet?
No, you could print them off. I have these DVDs. They are actually DVDs I own.
But you can find the artworks on the internet if you want to.
Yeah. The one subtlety, not subtlety, the convincer is laminating it.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it's then under the sleeve.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get your panels. Lay them out, rubber cement them, and you don't put the magnets on just yet. The first thing you're going to do is attach the magnets onto the inside of the case, because the humidity has pulled that away. I've used the same magnets in here. I probably would have used thicker ones, and you put them in the corners with about 10 millimeter towards each side, 10-15 millimeters. These aren't actually even in there perfectly, to be fair. And
are you making sure they all have the same polarity?
Yes, yeah, that's it. That is important with the polarity. So they're facing that side, that way outwards. It doesn't matter if this polarity is different to this one. Really, you just need these ones in line having the same polarity, but you can have them the same way. It's probably easier to. So you've loaded them up. You then put the back of whichever DVD you're going to have on the back. Put the magnets on the inside of the paper, and then load the front onto it. Press all that down, and then you're going to run it through a laminator and just trim it, or a cold seal pouch and trim it. And then what you're going to do after you've done that is use that same piece, put it onto the back of here, hold it in place, and then put the magnets onto the inside. So you're doing magnets first, panel, and then just so you're making sure everything lines up, panel, then magnets.
Right, that's good.
And then you can do the exact same with this. Everything should line up no matter which side you put.
That's great.
And there we go.
Amazing.
Fair. Good films as well. Good films.
Yeah, I love this effect, man.
Thank you. Any questions? What, the butterfly effect?
Well, I mean, Yeah, and the butterfly effect. I love the butterfly effect.
Peter Hardy's got a good release to the butterfly effect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I should have done that as a hat tip and had different DVDs that are actually magic props. Just missed a trick. So yeah, that's my DVD prediction.
I love this.
Oh, look at these absolute champions. You guys are the best. It's true. I've Googled it. Whoa, that was amazing. Oh, that was a succulent Chinese meal. Thank you so much, Marc, you absolute legend. If you want to see more of Marc's work, I'll have a link to it in the description below. And also this very at the table lecture, which this piece was an excerpt from. Now, my best friend, if you do have any questions on anything, absolutely anything in the whole entire world, but mainly about this effect, please throw them down in the comment section below, but make sure you use the hashtag question time so I can find them amongst all the competition entries. Now, you cutie patootie, you absolute legend and all around G, go on, get out of here, go enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will see you on our Discord for our weekly jams, trivia games, hangouts, and even more. Or on Tuesday for a special episode of Stumped, or on Wednesday for another What's New This Week. Now take care, my friend. See you later. Bye for now. Whoa, hey, whoa, what's that? Oh, you should definitely check out that. Oh, there's so much good magic in there. You won't regret it. Hey, whoa, hey, look at this bad boy. You should definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, then watch that. Oh, it's a good day to treat yourself.